Welcome back, Board Masters. SCL Matt here with another live SCL unboxing. It's Wednesday. That's what we do. We unbox things. And I got a box here that should be fairly exciting. At least good for some of you collectors out there who are still looking for particular items that may be a little bit more on the hard to find side of things. But we'll see. We'll see if you're as excited as I am, or maybe you just don't care. I don't know. Either way, welcome. Otterpup, Biggie John, Oiler Tom, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see y'all here. So with that being said, I think I will throw another reminder out there. I'm trying to put these reminders out all week. My shipping manager, Jillian, is on vacation this week, so all orders will be delayed. I know there's a big red banner on the website, but I've learned many people don't read. Even if it's a big red banner that's not normally there, sometimes people just ignore them. And so they don't know that there's going to be a shipping delay. But yes, this shipping will be delayed. I will be in at the end of the week, probably on Friday, to try to catch up on some of the orders that have come in already this week. But yeah, yeah. Otherwise, Jillian will catch up when she gets back next week. So that's business, the life of a small business. And that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. Otterpup, first time in a while. How many boxes today? Just one box today. Yeah, I've cut back a lot on how much I unbox live, just because it's a slower process. It takes more of my time. I need to get through more boxes in a week, so I can't sit here for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours unboxing things on air. It's not practical anymore. But yeah, I try to make the one box that I do a good box. So we'll see. We'll see. Joe made it. And Mastermo, glad to see you here. But let's go into this box and see what we can find. Exactly. Save the good stuff for the live unboxing. You don't need to see me unbox 32 Spyro's Adventure characters time and time again, right? You'd rather see some of the more exciting stuff, some of the more stuff we don't get every day necessarily. So, yeah, that's exactly the idea of this, and we'll see how it goes. Yes, one of the best games of all time, Tom. This is Ocarina of Time. That's my jam. I love that game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Skylanders too, but yeah, it's such a good game. I don't care how old it is. It's such a good game. All right. Let's get our other screen up here. And the first one out of the box today is Nightmare. Best kind of nightmare you can have. And we have a Nitro Head Rush. Unbox Spyro all day long. Yeah, exactly, Skadoosh. I know you're just in it for chase variants now, and I mean, if I get chase variants, you can bet that I'm gonna be unboxing them live. Got to show those things off, prove that I actually have them. But yeah, we'll see. We just got a big lot of chase variants recently, so I wouldn't expect anything too spectacular, at least not on that level anytime soon. That really doesn't help. It doesn't happen that often. All right. We also have some Imaginators. There's Wolfgang. And our first creation crystal, we have an Earth Rocket. I also have an undead claw. Ooh, Joe has a Chase Thunderbolt coming in the mail. I like that. Yeah, that's one I've never gotten my hands on. Skadooshed. I'm not surprised. Got sniped on the purple eyebrow. Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of purple eyebrows out there recently. I don't know if that one's getting a little bit harder to find or people just don't like to sell it as often or what, but like I see a lot more, the purple lightning rod. Um Actually now that I think about it, I haven't seen the purple wrecking ball recently either. But I still feel the eyebrow was always harder to find. Renee, welcome. Martin, glad to see you here. All right, we got a mystical Taekwon Crow. See, this one's been well used. A little bit of the paint wearing away here on the beak. But hey, that's what we like to see. People actually using their Skylanders. There you go. How rare is a stone Zook? Oof. That one's up there for me. Uh, I would probably put the stone variants in my book. They're probably like top 10, just because they do not pop up for sale very often at all. Um, I think it helps that they were a little bit on the earlier end of things, and like they never reused that scheme really. So I really like how those look though. The stone variants are very, very high on my list of variants to pick up. And like I said, they just don't pop up very often. So it's hard. They're one of those figures that's really, really, really hard to judge price because they just don't come on the market very often. But ooh, one on eBay, but the base is a little bit chipped. Yeah, that's always rough when they're damaged. What do you do? I don't know. I don't know. That's up to you. How bad do you want it? You might be able to get that one for a little bit cheaper then, but still, it could pop up. Andy, have I played any of the Skylanders games recently, or do I just sell them? I definitely play them, but not as much as I used to. I mean, this business takes up a lot of my time. That being said, this Saturday is going to be a super Saturday where I will be playing the games all day, or at least for like 8 hours. And I will be streaming them live on this channel here. So if you want to come join me on this Saturday, there'll be some giveaways, and we'll just hang out and talk Skylanders and play Skylanders all day. So um, that's the plan. It's a very loose plan, but um, yeah, I will be playing them this Saturday, so you can see that. All right. Mizuno, one figure I've never seen in real life and would love to see in real life. I mean, that goes, honestly, the couple we were just talking about, like Stone Zook, only ever seen pictures. I would love to get my hands on that thing. Um, Even more than Stone Whirlwind. But um, the purple eyebrow as well, like we were just talking about. I would have said probably one of the green variants, like Green Scorp, but well, Green Scorp or Green Riptide or Green Chop Chop. But I just got Green Scorp recently. So now I've seen that one. So I guess I can kind of check that off the list. But yeah. Yeah, Renee, I don't have details on the Saturday's giveaway. Like I said, tune into the live stream to find out details. That's part of the reason for having the giveaways is to get people to tune in. So there we go. All right. Let's get on with this here. Skadoosh going after the Robo giveaway. Sure, sure. Portal Tube TV done with high school for now. Nice. Courtney, why did I ask about the firebone hot dogs? I'm doing some research, like I said. Um, yeah, just behind the scenes research stuff that I'm working on. Andy, ordering the games from worst to best. This is constantly in flux. Currently at the bottom of my list is Swap Force Superchargers. Um, the rest of like 2 through 4 are fairly interchangeable. So, like, I don't know, like Giants, uh, Imaginators, Trap Team, Spyro's Adventure. Like, I know Spyro's is on top and Swap Force is currently on the bottom. The other ones are a little bit more. They're in the middle. They're always in the middle, and they change just about every time I give that ranking, I think. Um, boom. Biggie John, what time on Saturday? I suppose I should nail this down for sure. I like in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna be there all day. What does it matter what time? But I guess technically it's not all day. Like I said, it'll be probably around 8 hours. So uh I'll probably start up around 10 central time. Go like 10 to 6 or so. Somewhere in that realm. Assuming I don't sleep in too long. Um, but yeah, yeah. Let's do that. We can do that. 10 to 6. 10 to 6. All right. What are we looking at now? What else we got in this box? We got some more Imaginators. Got a Grave Clobber. And we got an Egg Bomber Airstrike. Oh, shoot. He's damaged. So he's missing his feather back here on the back of his head. There's supposed to be a nice big blue feather there. That's unfortunate. I was worried about that. These were very loosely packed, and so I'm a little skeptical again about damage. But we'll set that one aside. I'm not sure if that was damaged in transit or not, but we'll find out. Mizuno, yes, I get Disney and lots all the time. I rarely get Dimension stuff, honestly. Oh, you see, never mind. I flipped that around in my head. Yes, you see me get Disney. Have I ever gotten Dimensions? Yes, I've gotten a handful of Dimensions things, but super rare, especially compared to um, Infinity. Infinity is most recent, yeah, or most common for me to get. Boom, boom. Mike Noid, yes, I did see your recent order. Mike Noid is helping me keep things in check here. Now, in addition to buying all my food fights, he picked up every single tree Rex that I had, bought the entire forest. But don't worry, for anybody that's looking for a tree Rex, I have more coming in this week. But Mike and I thank you sincerely. Um, they were really getting out of hand. So very, very happy that like I said, you're helping me keep those in check. Renee, absolutely, yeah. If you win a giveaway and make an order, yeah, we'll combine them if possible. If it's if I can keep them safe. Mike and I, when I find out, I'll let you know. Yeah, I I thought about that afterwards. I may actually lose a little bit on shipping on those. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very, very close, but I don't know yet. All right. I also have a dark wildfire. So far, this lot has been Imaginators and Trap Team. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's things people are looking for. How many tree rexes? I believe there were 49 that I picked up. There had been 50, but someone bought one shortly before he got to him. So, yeah, I think we're at 49 when he bought them. But that may be the most tree rex I've ever had in the shop at one time. All right, here we have Barrel Blaster with the headlight and handbrake intact. Always glad to see that. Got some more creation crystals here. There's the Dark Pyramid. Here is a Blaster Mind. Ooh, how about a Blue Bash? Always like to see him pop up. There's Crypt King. Everything intact there. And a Life Rocket creation crystal. Best we got so far, I don't know. Nightmare, Graveclopper, Wolfgang, Dark Wildfire. Take your pick. There you go. Already have 52. Gonna have 52 tree rex. There you go. Does that work on Xbox? If you're asking about the Barrel Blaster, no, it does not. Any other figure that I've had out here so far, yes, works on Xbox, but not the Barrel Blaster. Barrel Blaster only works on Nintendo consoles. Yeah, Skadoosh, maybe it wasn't a shipping problem. I don't know. We'll see if we find that feather in the bottom of the box or not. Well, and here we go again. So here's your hard-boiled flare wolf, but he's missing a tail. So that's unfortunate. Both of the Easter variants are damaged. So look for these in the auction this week. But then we have a Chopscotch. Someone doesn't like Easter. That's one way to look at it. All right, looks like we're gonna get some traps in here as well. There's an air snake trap. And then here is our DK, turbocharged Donkey Kong, Amiibo, Skylander, Sky Amiibo, whatever you want to call them. There you go. Once again, that one as well will not work on anything but a Nintendo console. How about Mysticat? Some more Imaginators in here. Some Swapper halves starting to pull out. that I don't have. Ooh, this may be our first like damaged, like actually physically damaged creation crystal. So I have a light fanged creation crystal, but one of the fangs back here snapped off. That's kind of hard to show with the white there, but yeah, there's supposed to be a fang right here. It kind of snapped off. So that'll probably be. I'm assuming this works in game yet, but that'll likely be another auction item. We'll see. I'm starting to think that yeah, maybe these weren't damaged in shipment. Maybe some of them were damaged already, and I was not made aware of it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Joe, I've had the bottoms broken off before, but I mean, like this, but then they don't work in game because the chip's gone, right? If that's what you're talking about, but that one is intact other than one of the fangs. So we'll see. You'll give me $1 for it. Well, that might be where the bidding starts, but I kind of doubt that's where it'll end. All right. Well, how about a fizzy frenzy pop fizz or chaos? Well, it's like chaos. So yeah, Skittish, I want to address this again from time to time because like when there's something that rattles inside, I always used to say, yeah, the chip must be loose, but the chip that's inside of these things is basically just a little round flat sticker, right? There's not really anything like hard to it that would rattle around or that would break off and rattle around. And so honestly, I don't think it's actually the chip that's rattling around. And I always want to open one up and find out what it is exactly. Like I'm guessing it's some kind of like dried plastic or something, or some little plastic bit that broke off, or an excess piece of plastic from the mold that got stuck inside and has just been rattling around ever since it was made. Um, like that's my guess. But as long as the figure works, I don't really wanna break it open to find out, but maybe next time I find one that rattles, that does work yet, just to prove that, the chip's not broken. Um, but if it's a more common figure, I can pop it open and see what's going on inside if I can figure that out. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to me that it's actually the chip. Because, like I said, the chip, as well, we refer to it as chip, and people think of it as like hard plastic. It's essentially a sticker. Um, do I have a new unboxed Flashwing? Probably not, but I don't know offhand. All right, so here's the Donkey Kong. It's not going to work in my game, but I can still read that there's a chip there. That's what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, I need to get to those videos where I break characters apart to find out what's inside. But yeah, that's a little more time intensive than some other videos. So it it takes a while to get to. Renee, have a good day. All right. Well, it looks like High Five survived the trip. Got 4 wings on there yet. So maybe bent a little bit. It's a little hard to see, but there are 4 wings, I promise. And another one of my favorites, Cobra Cadabra. Another damaged one. I'm not liking this. This one I may have known about, at least part of. So Bad Juju. I remember seeing this was broken off, but I don't remember seeing the weapon broken off. So more damaged figures. Not liking it. Not liking it at all. Loving the consistent figure focus uploads. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm glad I can get back to some form of consistency. Hopefully I can keep it up. Get through them this time. But yeah, if you haven't checked them out yet, go check out Figure Focus. Comes out every Monday. Put out, been consistently back in production for the past month, I think. So we got like 4 new ones out there. Oh, here's a big one. How about a Wildstorm? I mean, I got a bunch of Wildstorms waiting in the wings, but we're also giving away a Wildstorm this Saturday. So there's another one. It's part of, like I said, this is part of the reason we're giving some away. They keep showing up now. Mac and cheese for breakfast. You do you. Martin wants to know how the traps work. Yeah, I mean, it's essentially the same as a figure, but obviously the electronic components of it have to be a little bit smaller. Yeah. Everybody looking forward to Saturday. Awesome. Oh wow. A second barrel blaster intact with the headlight and the brake handle. It's not every day you see 2 of those. It's not every day you see 1 intact. Like once again, that that even more screams to me that like these things didn't get damaged in transit. If we get 2 intact barrel blasters, but these other things are damaged. All right. There is Kaboom. Some more crystals. We got a water armor and an undead lantern. There you go. Get excited for Saturday. Awesome. Looks like we're getting into a bunch of crystals and traps here. Oh, right after Legendary Astroblast. We got a magic lantern. There's a life acorn. And a tech armor. There's a dark rune creation crystal. Scott, glad to have you here. I'm doing well. How you been? Been a while. So, okay, we had these 2 barrel blasters. So, of course, we have 2 Donkey Kongs then. And a light owl trap. Obsession, welcome to the party. Put my traps over there. Bunch more swapper halves. Oh, this one might go together though. So we get our first complete swapper in Freeze Blade. Here, we'll get some of these traps out of the way. Got a Tech Angel. There's an Air Screamer. The legendary Water Jughead. Awesome, Scott. Super excited about Saturday. Glad to see you there. Undead Captain's Hat. Another legendary Undead Orb. And Tech Handstand. Let's get this other Donkey Kong out of the way. And get on with some more figures. How about Enigma? Isn't that a mystery? Then we have Dr. Crankcase. Swapper House. Ah, man. Damaged Drobit. One wing Drobit. Like I said, this is turning into way more damage than I was expecting. Might have to have a talk with the seller. All right. There is a legendary Free Ranger. Got a few more traps in here. It's a Fire Screamer. Fire Totem. Life Sword. A Tech Flying Helmet. Have a few villain variants to look for, it looks like. Ooh, and a Dark Handstand. Probably a few people looking for this one. I know that was one of those traps I don't think I ever saw in stores personally. So, sure, a few people will be looking for that one as well. Matt's starting to get angry. Yeah. Just annoyed. Like, it's one thing if I know that I'm buying damaged figures. It's another if they arrive damaged and I didn't know about them. So I was not told that there were any damaged figures in this lot. Like I said, I the bad juju, I remember seeing at least the headdress piece being broken off in the picture that was sent to me. That's part of the reason I always ask for pictures, so I can try to assess the damage. So if they're bad pictures, that could be my fault for not asking for better pictures, but still, I like to know about damage. All right, there's a Clown Cruiser. How about a Light Rocket Trap? Once again, could be that variant or just could be a standard trap, but either way, I'd like to see that. There's the Easter Bunny Earth Trap. Magic Axe. And a legendary Zulu. Obsession, lovely. We'll be glad to have you there on Saturday. And yeah, you don't have to participate in the giveaways, obviously. But yeah, we'll be happy to have you there just for conversation or just to hang out. For Saturday, are there going to be other giveaways other than the big three? Scott, I haven't fully decided on that yet. Like I said, there will be 3 big giveaways for the big 3 there. Um, might depend how I feel on the day. If I feel like giving other stuff away, we'll see. I might give away some cards or do some other stuff. If you've ever watched me with one of these before, they're usually very loosely structured, and it's I just like to hang out and have a good time. And I know people like giveaways, so I do some giveaways, but um, yeah, there might be spur of the moment giveaways. Who knows? But nothing much bigger than the big 3. That's what I got to advertise. Ooh, Skylander Gamer TV completing a collection. That's what I like to hear. That's what we're all about here. Completing collections, even if it's a collection within a collection. Congratulations. So yeah, we'll get that Grim Creeper out to you for sure. Got to complete those collections. All right. What else? Some more figures in here. How about some variants? Candy coated Chopscotch and a Love Potion Pop Fizz. Couple of nice variants there. Few more swapper halves, although these 2 go together, so we'll put them together and create a Rubble Rouser. It's another creation crystal. We've got an undead fanged, along with the standard Taekwon Crow. Already had the mystical version. There's a standard version as well. Just need 8 characters from Trap Team. Are they the hard to find characters, Skylander Gamer TV? Like this guy, like Rocky Roll, that kind of Trap Team figure, or have you saved the easier ones for last? All right, there is a Gusto. Boomerang's a little high there. It's usually supposed to be tucked behind his ears, I believe. This one's up in front of his ear. It's weird. Could probably put it back if I tried, but I don't want to break it, so I'll just leave it for now. I almost wonder if this was broken at some point and someone fixed it improperly. Maybe not. Anyway, Gusto. And we have a little Spry. His wings are intact. You do need Rocky Roll. There you go. All the semi-hard ones, Rocky Roll, Fling Kong. Yep. The later wave stuff. Sure. Well, like I said, we're getting some of it in this week. I don't know if you're ready for it, but we'll see. Courtney, love the warehouse video. Yeah, me too. I love making those. That warehouse is such an amazing thing to me, that it just the fact that it exists, that there were still Skylanders sitting in a warehouse. I've always joked about that. It's like, find out where all the extra Skylanders are hanging out, the ones that didn't sell, the ones that they just didn't make it to stores, and well, turns out some of them are still sitting in warehouses. So we'll see how many more we can find. You do have blackout and spotlight, though. Fair enough. So yeah, like I said, this the kind of mid-range ones. They're kind of hard to find, but not the extremes. All right. How about a legendary bushwhack? And a standard version of Free Ranger. There's your Midnight Museum. Got standard bushwhack as well. There's your fire acorn. And a legendary light fanged creation crystal. Yes, if only we could find a box full of scratches and doomstones. Well, those didn't come in the same box, so it'd be weird if we found a box of scratch and doomstone, but I understand what you're talking about. I've thought about that too. Like the fact that he's coming back with some swappers, and we've seen some now from wave 3 and wave 4. Like, do you have a wave 5 swapper case sitting in that sitting in there somewhere just randomly? That'd be awesome. But I mean, people have said before, like Trap Shadow and Freeze Blade seem like they're a little bit harder to find, and well, maybe this is why. Maybe they're sitting in a warehouse somewhere. They never made it to stores. That's what I'm saying. Like stores didn't buy them. Like they produced them, but if the stores didn't buy them, yeah. Ooh, still need 2 Trap Masters, Enigma and Thunderbolt. Well, we got Enigma today. We'll see. Or a box full of S2 hot dogs. Sure, I'll take that. Case of Robos. Yeah, yeah. Martin, I guarantee you there's not a box of Orange Chain Reaction, but that would be awesome. All right, let's catch up on a few of these figures here. My table's starting to get a little bit full. Joe, what are you doing with a small box of Doomstones? You're not keeping those for yourself, are you? Obsession, your numbers are getting down there for sure. Yeah, Ben, same deal as the orange camo. There's not going to be a box full of red camo. Welcome to the chat, by the way. But yeah, if someone ever finds one, let me know. Well, if you ever find a box of red camo, I would question if they're legitimate or not, for sure. Yeah. Skylander Gamer TV, the shop updates Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. It's in the beginning and end of every shop update video I post. But yes, Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Why is the Pinata chase more rare than the others from Imaginators? I I know people kind of treat it that way. I think it's just more popular. I think there's a higher level of demand for it. I don't think it's actually that much more rare. Like Pinata in general was a little bit harder to find, and so that may be part of it. Um, so I mean, if the figure is harder to find, the chase is going to be harder to find just because we don't see as many. But I've never really felt that it shows up more or less than say an orange chain reaction. Um, but I think because it has like the multiple colors in it, and because it's Pinata, like I think people just want it more. So I think demand is higher, so it may feel like it's harder to find, but I don't think it's that much more uncommon. Martin, yeah, I remember that. That was a weird fluke, maybe. I think they like ordered a bunch of chain reaction from Amazon or something like that, and they sent them like all orange chain reactions. So like I don't know if Amazon had separated them and like they were the last ones they shipped out or what happened with that, or maybe the first ones they shipped out. Who knows? I don't know. But I think that was an anomaly and that should not have happened. But yeah, I do remember seeing videos of that back in the day. Pinata for 600? Is that what people are asking now? I wouldn't pay 600. No. I'd still price them down in like the 300 mark. I mean, like I said, I there may be a little bit more demand for them, so I could see 400, 500, maybe 600 probably pushing it a little bit. Um, but if someone's desperate, if it's the last one they want or the only one they want, I can see someone paying that. Or when we get around the holiday season, someone will pay that. Yeah. But I think that's someone asking too much. Kobe, welcome. Anything big? I mean, this whole lot has been pretty good, honestly. It's mostly been Trap Team and Imaginators. Um, is there a complete list of wave releases? Yes. I don't know if I'd have one for the early games on my site. Um, I started doing it for the later games as they came out. I had the wave releases on my site. But you can also find the wave release on Dark Spyro. The information's all on there. Um, Bryce, good to see you, and have a good day if you can't stay. Do I get supercharged characters often? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get all 6 games relatively often. I mean, Imaginators are probably the ones I get the least. Today's kind of the exception when I get a bunch of Imaginators in one lot. Um, but yeah, there are some weeks where I get a full box of superchargers, and last week was kind of anemic when it came to superchargers. I think I only got like 4 superchargers figures, and that was weird. Usually I get a few dozen every week. So yeah. Um, actually, I think I've already unboxed probably like a dozen or two this week. I mean, not live on air, but I've gotten them there. Average is 600 to 1,000. Is that just people's asking price though? Or are people actually paying that? Are those the sold prices? Like if that's just what people are asking, you can't use that as a, oh, this is what it's worth or this is what people are paying, because they're not. Like people can ask whatever they want. But I have a hard time believing that people are actually paying that on a regular basis. Like the 600 to 1,000 is like red camel price nowadays. Like you should not be paying that for a rock candy pinata. What Imaginators did I get? Seriously, Kobe, I probably got a dozen Imaginators already. I mean, I got a Wildstorm, Chaos, bunch of them. Skylander dude, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wouldn't it be crazy if you pulled a green Thrillipede? Yeah, yeah. Well, Skadooshed, I do have a green Thrillipede from um the last big lot that I pulled. The collection that I got from Tennessee. I do have a green Thrillipede waiting for auction. Should that go for auction this week? I suppose I haven't done a poll recently. What do you want to see at auction this week? Should we do another chase variant, or should we do like I don't want to do one of the big three right before the giveaway because I feel people will back off of that. Um, because they'll want to see if they win at a giveaway first. But um, like, do do you want a green thrillipede, or should we go for another chase variant this week? No green thrillipede, you're still broke. Yes, green thrillipede. Of course, we're gonna have some conflict there. Last ones you need are Splat and Lava Lance Eruptor. Yeah, we get those in from time to time. Splat's a little bit harder to come by sometimes, especially intact. She can break from time to time, but yeah, we'll see. There you go. 2 unboxed rock candies painting out sold for at least $200, and that's what I would expect. Like, especially like in box, I'm saying like 300. So out of box 200. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. There you go. People paid two to 250 out of box. One paid 1,500 for a new inbox. No, no, no. I feel bad for that guy. Like, do not pay 1,500 for a new inbox. I mean, that thing better be in pristine condition, and either you get it's packed super well and tons of insurance on it, or you go pick that up in person, or you get it hand delivered to you, or something. Like for 1,500 bucks for one figure, no, yeah. The only other time I've seen those prices is when Clear Whirlwind and Red Camel were brand new. Like, only other time I've seen things go like 4 figures like that. All swappers from the storage unit, no chases. I mean, it was only 2 cases, so it wasn't that many figures. But yeah, no chases yet. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe he'll find some more. Maybe we can get some chases. That would certainly be ideal. Any elites? No, Martin, we do not have any elites yet. Scott votes for Thrillipede. Sure. Kobe says a chase variant. Courtney says chase variants. Pay $450 for a new inbox rock candy? Sure, if you want to. But like I said, that's still under the like 600 asking price that's out there right now. Scott, have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. All right. How much was my most expensive lot? Otter Pup, the most expensive one I've purchased is honestly the collection I got from Tennessee a couple weeks ago. That's the most I've ever paid for one lot. Um, and if people know that, like, that collection was complete. Like, it had a one of every standard figure, one of every in-game variant, along with like a dozen chase variants. Um, so it was a very nice lot, and that's the most I've ever paid. But I don't reveal prices of private deals I make, so I'm not gonna talk about that. But um, yeah, it gets up there. All right, I can see the bottom of the box. Let's get through this. Got a tri-tip. There's a Earth rocket. We have legendary Jawbreaker. How many Wildstorms do I have right now? Including the one I just pulled today. That's number 4. So I'll have 4 Wildstorms, 3 Chompy Mage, and 2 Robo. But we'll subtract 1 from each of those numbers after the giveaway on Saturday. So, yeah, like I said, they're starting to pile up a little bit, and so we're gonna get rid of some. Put Flock Springtime Trigger Happy in the auction. That's a possibility for sure. Looking for chases like Blue Bash and Red Drill Sergeant. We just got Blue Bash in this lot today. You didn't see that? So that'll just go up in the shop. You got it easy. You don't have to bid on it. All right, here is Tide Pool. Ooh, got a dark Wolfgang. I already had the standard one. And frustrating. So here's the standard Flare Wolf. Once again, missing his tail. Not liking that. Especially just glancing in the box, like I don't see the tails in the box. So that tells me like they weren't even shipped. Like they were already broken, but they didn't tell me. Man, okay. Skadoosh, that's a interesting goal there. I like that. Figures that only have one figure, try to get one new in box. Okay. There you go. Can you win the giveaway outside the US? Yes. I do open up giveaways to the rest of the world as well. Like I don't like paying international shipping, but I'll do it once in a while for giveaways. Kobe, have I ever received Red Flame? Yeah. I think we've sold all 3 of them before in the shop or at auction, not in the shop. But I did just get one. We got all 3 of them in the Tennessee lot from 2 weeks ago. We sold the purple one last week because it was damaged. But I still have red and green waiting to go up for auction. So yes. What chases do I have lined up? I'm gonna have to do this a little bit from memory. So we've talked about Flock Springtime Trigger Happy, red and green Firebone Hot Dog. I have a Flock Stump Smash that's a little bit beat up, like the flocking is starting to come off in places. So I'll probably list that one like along with a different one, kind of like I did the purple flame last week. What else we got? Let's see if I can find them quick. Where have my chases gone? Just a minute. All right. So we also have a couple of the employee variants. So we have like a Snowbright Stormblade, Snowder Dash. We had a Bronze Tomb Buggy. There's a Royal Double Trouble. I know it's not a chase variant really, but there's a Volcanic Vault. So yeah, there's a bunch of that stuff. Yeah, Skadooshed, the employees. Yeah, Snowder Dash, Stormblade. December, I'm probably keeping for now because I don't have that one. Whereas I have Snowbright and Snowder Dash. She was up there before. Must have moved her. Oh, she's up on the other side now. But yeah, I have 2 of them. So Frogmouth, did you miss anything? Yeah, I've been here for an hour unboxing stuff. So I'd say you missed a few things. All right, there is a Mistletoe Dive Clops. Courtney still needs metallic, clear, and chrome ones. Okay. There's an enchanted elven forest. And a sunscraper spire. There's our nightlight. Makes sense since we had the other two pieces already. Got a couple of chests here. There's a gold mystery chest, and there's our blue chest. So I'm assuming this is the one that goes with Wildstorm. Actually, let's go ahead and throw these chests on before I forget to test them out. Wonder if Chrome Sparrow looks prettier in real life. That's a good question. That's another one I have not seen in person. A lot of those chase variants I haven't seen in person. All right. Confirm this blue chest here. Like to see a life yawn at auction? Well, the first life yawn I get is going in my collection. Wait a minute. Regal Batbow. Hold on. Part of me wants to say that it's the wrong chest. That's not helpful. Give me here. Go here. Regal Batbow. Lost Imaginary Minds. Wait, Lost Imaginary Minds. Wait. Now I'm confusing myself. Oh no. Okay. Just double check this. A double volcano in the Sentinel weapons. Lost Imaginary Minds. So this is a Lost Imaginary Minds chest. Is that the right one for Wildstorm? Okay, yeah, I'm not crazy, right? So the Skylander dude, I am well aware of those numbers. Yeah, I thought Wildstorm was Kurstiki Tempo. Thank you. But this is I'll have to double triple check some of these things here. But this may be a Lost Imaginary Minds chest. Yeah, from the numbers too. So yeah, the numbers stamped on the bottom. I've been doing research on this for a long time now, and 99% of the time it holds up. I found one or two cases that seem to not line up with that, or like the same numbers on both type of things. Now, given that I'm getting most of my information secondhand from people, I I can only go off of what they tell me, right? Since I'm not testing it myself. Um, but that's why I don't like to 100% rely on what the number says. Like I said, it's worked out most of the time. And according to the number, this should be a Lost Imaginite Minds chest as well, from what I've seen most of the time. But yeah. I'll double check a few things before this gets to the shop, but it's looking like it's a Lost Imaginite Minds chest. Because I mean, this could easily be either they sent me the wrong one because they didn't know which was which, or they thought they were the same, or maybe this person that I bought it from bought it used, and the person they bought it from messed it up. And so, like, they would never know if you've never owned either of them. So there's lots of things that could go on, but I'm pretty sure we just got another Lost Imaginary Minds chest. All right, getting to the bottom here. Like I said, let's make it all the way through. There's a Thumpling, mini Thumpling red base, and Gear Shift. Factory error and the box got the wrong chest. That would be interesting. A few more minis here. We got a mini Trigger Snappy and the excellent Weeruptor. We got a bunch more traps here. So here's a Life Snake. It's a Earth Totem. Ooh. This is our second Dark Handstand. So we're going to get 2 of these Dark Handstands in the shop this weekend. There's an Air Toucan. And a Dark Sword. Man, they got their darks out there. There's a second Light Owl. And a second Light Rocket. So they had 4 light traps. So I bet you one of these is probably the variant. There's your Chaos Trap. Our third legendary Undead Skull. Tech Tiki. Got a few more figures in here, actually. There's a Gorilla Drilla. We'll complete a Spyrise. There's a mini Barkley, red base mini Barkley. Who's my favorite mini? Oof. I don't know. I don't know if people have asked me that before. It's a good question. I mean, Drobot's kind of cool, and that's like the closest thing he got to a variant. Got a few more traps in here. There's the Tech Scepter. Fire Captain's Hat. Dark Spider. That's we got all 3 dark traps. And I mean the 2 light traps that aren't the yawn trap. There's a water flying helmet. And Fire Torch. All right. Probably Spryer hijinks. Interesting. Yeah, I think people gravitate towards the new ones. Hey, there's Bad Juju's weapon. So that broke off in transit. Like I said, I didn't expect that. We got a Magna Charge. And 2 more figures. Wee Ruptor. Yeah, Wee Ruptor is a good one too. But let's finish this off right with a spotlight and blackout. So there you go. Spotlight and blackout will be in the shop this Saturday. So we'll just finish testing up these figures and get out of here. But that is everything out of the box. So we did end up with a few damaged figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damaged figures. I was only expecting 1. So that is rather unfortunate, especially when, like I said, they're, a bunch of them are Imaginators. I just hate that. Yeah. I'll probably still be able to make up all right, but it always hurts. It definitely hurts. Getting blackout for 75. Yeah, that's not bad, Savage Ninja. Yeah. 75. It's probably about market price right now. Who are the damage figures? So both Easter variants. So Egg Bomber Airstrike and Hard-Boiled Flare Wolf. Egg Bomber was missing the feather coming out of his head, his helmet. Hard-Boiled Flare Wolf is missing his tail. Same thing with the standard Flare Wolf, also missing his tail. We actually had a damaged light fanged creation crystal, missing one of the fangs on the bottom. And then Bad Juju. Bad Juju is missing one piece out of the headdress, as well as that sword that I just showed off. So, yeah, those were the. Oh, and a Drobit. There's a 1-wing Drobit. Yeah, that was it. All right. Matt's not eating tonight. Yeah, default username. That's exactly what I was getting at. Yeah. No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Is Riptide more rare if there's a hair in the base? No. To me, that feels almost like someone took it apart at some point and put it back together. Seems very odd that it would come from the factory like that. So this is something I want to test because I've put the question out there before and asked people like, if you reset the trap, does the variant go away? And some people say yes, some people say no. So I need to test that myself, just so I have firsthand knowledge of it. But yeah, that I mean, it's not the only reason I don't reset traps, but yeah. Kobe, have a good day. It does get rid of the variant. Okay. Well, I'm still probably gonna do it. Once again, like I said, just so I have firsthand knowledge and just to, make a video out of it so I can warn other people. It exactly, yes. That is my plan. That's why I've been slow to do it because I have to sit down and actually record it at some point. Um, Spotlight blackout here. Is there a way Savage Ninja, other yeah, you need some other piece of equipment. So either the 3DS, Giants on the Wii, um, you can use Spyro's Adventure on the 3DS, or I guess there is a computer program out there with which you can also do it. I think it's only for PC, not for Mac. Um, it's not not something I'm super familiar with, but there's no way within the games themselves outside of the 3DS and the Wii. Um, so take that for what it is. All right. Suppose we can test some of the damaged ones here too. Get them reset anyway. Yeah, hats are weird, man. Hats are weird. Yeah. I know it's not the most economical solution necessarily, but if you don't have a way to reset them, um, and you don't want to spend, $200 to buy a 3DS or whatever, then I do offer that as a service. It's in the shop. You can search for it. Like I forget exactly what I called it, but like Creation Crystal Reset or something like that. Um, you can send me all your creation crystals you want reset. I'll reset them and send them back. Like I do need to charge for it basically to cover shipping and because it will take me a little bit of time. Like it doesn't take me too terribly long, but I got a lot going on. So um but yeah, I am willing to do that. I like I know it might feel weird sending all your stuff to someone without any guarantee that it's coming back, but I hope that you could trust me. um you know me kind of. You see me here every week. You can if I don't send stuff back, like you know how to get a hold of me. So yeah. There is something there. Joe, no one has bought that service yet. No. I've seen a few people look at it from time to time, but no one has bought it. I'm just saying that. The yeah, absolutely Savage Ninja. The ones that are in the shop are reset. Yes. All the figures are reset, all the creation crystals are reset. I do not reset traps. Um so if you buy them from me, they will be reset. If you buy them from me and they're not reset, I mean, let me know. We'll take care of it, but they should be reset. All right. Um, so this is my last damage figure. So I think we're going to call it here. So I now am going to go work on some auction stuff, figure out what to put up for auction this week, get that auction preview video out for you tonight. Tomorrow we have our private auctions available to VIPs. So, I mean, the items will be in the preview video. You can see what's going on there. And VIPs will have all day Thursday to place your offers. Then Friday, we will have the public auctions as usual. And Saturday is the shop update. So there you go. Standard week as far as that goes. I don't think there's any other big news other than I will once again remind you, if you place an order this week, there will be a delay in shipping. Jillian is on vacation. Jillian, my shipping manager, for those of you who don't know her yet, she is on vacation this week. I will try to fill some orders later this week, but no guarantees. The only thing that's guaranteed is Jillian will fill them when she gets back if I don't get to them. So there you go. Using my stream to contact my members session. It's all right. It's all good. It's all about building community here. So if this is the way you guys get together, so be it. Awesome. Glad we could connect you. All right. That's all I got for today. Have a good week, and I will see you on Friday for the auctions.